In August of 2016, well prior to the release of the Pentagon UFO videos and Congressional UAP hearings, popsci comedian Bill Nye was asked if he believed that intelligent extraterrestrial life had visited planet Earth and that elements of the U.S. government and military were not fully informing the public of evidence in its possession. This is a short, fair-use extract of his negative straw man answer, with my critical comments to follow on the backside.
No, I don't believe the aliens exist coming to visit you and the government knows about it and hasn't told you. No. Start with that. Two more things. First of all, the whole alien thing really got revved up in 1947. There was a project called Skyhook. So it's a complete myth that the government knows. Just think how hard it is for the government to keep anything secret. With all due, the government kind of sucks at keeping secrets, so they couldn't possibly keep this secret with 10,000 people in on it. So let's just set that aside.
Working backwards through the extract, it is both risible and a false straw man for Nye to imply that the U.S. government would have had to have kept alien visitation a secret. The many reports in U.S. public opinion clearly shows that they've not been able to do that. Since the early 1990s, Stanton Friedman has shown that educated Americans have reviewed centuries of credible eyewitness UFO reports, decades of whistleblower accusations, along with thousands of feet of film, to conclude that humans are likely under ET observation. Nye does something even more reprehensible in this Big Think video. He goes on to suggest that those engineers and scientists who attempt to better understand the phenomenon and reverse engineer it are somehow not as serious as those researchers who might soon find ancient microbial life on Mars or something more interesting in the oceans of Europa. All by using atmosphere-polluting chemical reaction engines, of course. Such derision placed firmly in the minds of potential future scientists would be very damaging in arresting the development of a civilization. This brings us to a final point on copyright control. Bill Nye and Big Think have placed demotivating ideas into human minds that may not yet have the experience to properly filter and reject. If only the originator of such propaganda may legally possess it, then when the tide turns, they may remove it from the public forum, with no accountability for having sown such weed seed among the wheat. In this video and in others, Bill Nye is never required to directly answer detailed questions without logical fallacy tactics on the very credible UFO evidence previously assembled by those now excluded from the disclosure conversation.